Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great day, and if not, I wish you a better one tomorrow. For today, it's time for a pretty much episode. And just to briefly explain, pretty much is a series where I hilariously summarize a story that's either a anime, manga, movie, or TV show. This series was inspired by Impacts, a guy who has a funny way of explaining something. Thanks for showing me this channel, Eager. Now, with that explanation out, I'm going to tell you a story of a guy who was underestimated and done wrong because of his power. Nope, not that guy. Nuh-uh, not him. Yeah, okay, too far off now. Yes, this is the one. That's right, we're doing Redo of Healing. A story about a hero whose powers were looked upon as a mere bishop, but then has cancer abilities that's seen as one of the most toxic support characters from Overwatch. This man's backstory rivals that of Alucard's, meaning that I'm going to have to make this video PG or Big Daddy YouTube will smack me into oblivion. To keep everything simple, I'm only doing what was covered in the anime. And if you're not okay with this, with me talking about this story that's smut basically, or you don't want it spoiled, GTFO.
Get the fuck out!
Oh yeah, lastly, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps this channel rise and bring more quality content. And with that established, snacks, cola, flashback. Our MC was a normal commoner who lived in a village with a sense of good nature and carefree. As he was running an errand, a vast amount of powerful energy surged this vacant place that Kiryu happened to be around. Let's call him K for now. K approached it. He gains the power to stay relevant. In other words, his healing powers. After gaining said power, the kingdom sent the navy to find out who was trying to enlist. Among the squad sent to capture someone, the princess from that nation came to search and retrieve. K agrees to enlist for his village, but unbeknownst to K, what he signed up for was one hell of a job, literally. During their cruise through the kingdom, Princess Freya, calling her Frieza from now on, learns of K's power to stay relevant and has an idea for his power. They arrive at the turf, the very place that changes K for the worse. Frieza's plan was to have K restore a beautiful war maiden to her prime. This lady lost an arm and was also scratched the fuck up. Against K's likelihood, he reluctantly repairs her cock-jerking arm. And since K gave that lady the works, the price he pays is literally experiencing the same pain she just went through. As K rolled around on the ground like Squidward, Princess Frieza's view of him changed. Remained unaware, she declares him a deadweight. With a glare, Frieza sent him to his lair, where he sits in his room unprepared. Things started to look up for this guy, since he sat in the room and two female servants arriving to get some milk from his Kokonotsus. And literally moments after this, he locked up in a prison and treated like Piper Perry for months by random soldiers. And you might think, oh, were they female soldiers? No. That's right, Piper Perry, high on some cough syrup for months. And then those months eventually turned into years. This man was put on a team where they still make him toot that ass up, followed by whoopings, followed by being verbally curb stomped.
Oh, some more of this? No, please. I gave you a little something, homie. Get your ass out of here.
Seriously, this man got his ass beat by another hero for guzzling Frieza's kitty juice while on that damn cough syrup.
Wait.
Just for the same person, who is a woman by the way, to giving him a really wet Frenchie to savor her flavor.
Nope.
Don't get me started with the gun hero. You might think he bad now, but this man is a crime against humanity. His manga counterpart is worse than anime version. Let's just say, Kay was not his first prey for his abusive love as a pastor. On one special day, that very team met the devil. He was a Dark Souls level boss. The team was getting their ass waxed. But Kay kicked in the Doom music and single-handedly put the Lady Demon Lord in a shirt. So with the power he gained from her loot drop, he Thanos snapped himself into the past where people were drinking Corona, not running from Corona. From that point, Kay repeated all the stuff that happened to him. Yes, including the Piper Perry stuff. But thanks to his knowledge, the very first thing he did was got the ability to not get high off of cough syrup. And to do that, he had to eat 3,000 mushrooms to not get white girl wasted. While captive in the slammer, Kay Captain Ginyu's Captain Forget to look like him while he makes his move as Captain Forget. He managed to get to Frieza to not only assert dominance, but to smack her cheeks since she wanted to be loose like a goose. But oh no, our boy wasn't done. He faked Frieza's death and gave her and himself makeovers with his relevant powers. He made her from Frieza to Cooler, and himself from K to Kratos. With preparation taken, he's ready to start his hit list. And the first guy was Captain Forget. This man banged Kratos' mom and burned his village to the ground while he still wears his face.
You stabbed my dad! And you had sex with Katie!
Before he went to put him in a shirt, he meets this wolf girl who became his Blades of Chaos. He then captured the captain and made him go through the Piper Perry treatment. But instead of a couch, they have a burning house.
Oh no!
His next target was the sword hero. The bitch who whooped Kratos' ass for taking a woman who wasn't even hers. And at that moment, Kratos turned himself into a woman in order to get close enough to get towards the sword hero. That's right, this man turned himself into a little trap just to pound a woman who loves to pound peaches without their permission.
You wouldn't like my body. It's all circuity and metallic.
Oh, good. We haven't been getting our recommended daily allowance of iron.
No! Please!
Because she's knocking them out like Bill Cosby. She sat there like, I know that pussy must be tight. That's alright. That's because you're mine tonight. Kratos then smacks her down with that Uno reverse and brings her a hungry orgy.
Prank him, John.
You already know.
A hungry orgy to a hearse. But to put it short, Piper Perry treatment, but the guys eat her like a rack of ribs. After that encounter, he went south to the demon country to find a source of power in order to prepare for his fight with the king's navy. This man Kratos gets more girls into his concubine, like the hot demon lord from his previous life, and the war maiden who wants to draw his sword. Look, what I say is no lie. His next target is someone who Kratos fears. Cooler's younger sister, Norn. Calling her Froze, by the way. Froze was not going to be a walk in the park, since she is like a god of war who even makes Cooler soil herself. Kratos stops Froze from ruining the peaceful demon village by putting the shit starters on a milk carton. He subdues Froze by putting her on a stretcher to stretch her out like he did with Cooler. I forgot to mention that this man mind-jacked Froze and Cooler in order to get them to join his crusade. With Froze, who is now chilly, Kratos is another step towards completing revenge, the very sweet, succulent revenge that he has set forth. And for a moment, he sat back and wondered, what is there to do after revenge? Can I just have a normal life with these ladies? But he's like, fuck it. For now, I'm just gonna worry about the fight. Thus continue the darling adventures of Kratos and his forgetful harem. There are some details that I didn't include, but it's up to you It's up to you. There are some details that I didn't include, but it's up to you if you want to watch or read this travesty. There are some details that I didn't include, but it's up to you if you want to watch or read this travesty. Okay, real talk, I swear the Kratos joke came to mind because I just beat God of War 2018, and damn does this joke fit the boot. Like, seriously. He became the sleepwalking stepbrother.